So if you're watching this video, you probably have some concerns about recent headlines and government-issued travel advisories. And I've done similar videos, but in this video, I'm going to break down the travel advisory. Who issues it, how they issue it, what it means, and what you should do about it. And if you are new to my channel, 3 days and 3 noches, I bring you honest resort reviews, travel tips, and informational videos like this one. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. So who is responsible for issuing these advisories? Well, I think it's no surprise that it is a government entity. In the United States, it's the Department of State, and it's their responsibility to inform Americans of any potential dangers, whether it's health, crime, whatever it is, for traveling abroad. So let's go over the different levels. Level 1 is exercise standard precautions. So this is the lowest level advisory, and it's saying it's generally safe to travel to these areas. And you just want to use standard safety measures like being aware of your surroundings and securing your valuables. Level 2 is exercise increased caution. So this is basically suggesting a heightened risk to safety and security. Usually it's because of increase of crime. Also, sometimes political instability can cause this advisory. Level 3 says reconsider travel. So basically this is saying that there is a definite risk to your safety and security during travel. You should definitely reconsider going to another destination. And finally, level 4, do not travel. This is the highest level. They're saying, do not travel here. There is definitely a risk to your safety and security. So I checked the advisory levels for Cancun, Punta Cana, and Jamaica, since these are the 3 most popular all-inclusive destinations. Now, Cancun is at a level 2, but this is where it's been since I've been going there in 2018. And really any popular tourist destination is going to be at this level because it's a game of numbers. The more people that go there, the higher stats of crime will be. Punta Cana is also at a level 2. And again, I think this is where it has been since I've been going there since 2018. Maybe once or twice it's gone up to a level 3, but for right now, it is a level 2. And then finally, Jamaica has been at a level 3 since last year in the summer. They do have a little bit more crime there, so that is something they're saying to reconsider travel. But again, that has been at a level 3 since last year. Another question I get is, how do you find out the travel advisory level for the destination that you're going to? And again, this is all on that government website that I will put in the description, and you can find it through an easy search. But what happens here is the media tends to generalize these travel advisories. So what you're seeing in the media right now is saying things like, US warns Americans from going to Mexico. But Mexico is a very large country. And so yes, there are absolutely places that are level 4 and a level 3. But places like Cancun are still at a level 2 and have been for as long as I've been going there. And I've been there over 20 times. I've lost count at this point, and I've never had a major security or safety issue. And the same for Punta Cana. Now, I haven't been there nearly as much. I've been there 4 or 5 times, I think. And to me, it's very similar. You're going to use the same type of safety and travel precautions as you would in both places. And the government website actually gives you safety tips for these destinations that have level 2 advisory. So I will put that in the description, but honestly, it's just common sense. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you pre-arrange transportation and just don't be out late at night, especially alone. And so the media takes advantage of this time of year, especially around spring break, to scare people from traveling, specifically more to Mexico, I would say, because it gets more attention. Anytime there is a headline about tourists in Mexico, they get a lot of attention, a lot of views, a lot of video plays. So they're just going to feed into that. And they do a lot of selective reporting. So while crime exists in Cancun, of course, a lot of the incidents are not even near where tourists are. Now, I feel another reason the media goes hard against places like Cancun and Punta Cana, popular tourist destinations outside the US, is because the US wants you vacationing in their own country and spending your extra money there, not in other countries. And then the funny thing is too, the US has experienced many violent crimes and many violent incidents, but they never get an advisory from other countries not to travel there. And I get it, it's a little bit different right now, especially with the political climate here in the US. So what should you do about these travel advisories? One is just stay informed. And you need to do that yourself. Don't listen to the media because, again, they're going to generalize things and it is usually very fear-based. Now, the government also suggests that you enroll in STEP, which is the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. And this way you can stay informed of any level changes And then if for some reason you do get in danger when you're traveling, they can actually track you. I personally have never done it. I'm not a big fan of a tracking system, but at least that's in place for you to look into. Maybe another question is, should you even listen to these travel advisories? And I think, in my opinion, in general, they are very accurate. And at the root, they want to ensure the safety of Americans when traveling. But at the end of the day, it's you that has to be comfortable making the decision. And I say this in all of my videos. No one can make that decision but you, and you have to feel comfortable. So if you feel very uncomfortable, that is not going to make for a very fun vacation. But I make these videos to try to give you a different perspective because Cancun alone sees over 10 million tourists a year. And the numbers are probably even higher now than I last checked. So statistically, for the number of people that go there versus the crime rate, to me, the risks are very low because ultimately negative coverage of Mexico will benefit US tourism. So I do hope you found this video informative because that was the goal. And that's something I do before every trip is as much research as I can because knowledge is power. And of course, I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Any recent experiences or questions, I do try to respond to all comments and questions. If you are traveling to Cancun or Punta Cana soon, make sure you check out all the video series that I've done on both destinations, and I will link those in the description as well.